There was a time in my life when I felt everyone else's tears more than my own. I felt their sorrow and I felt their pain. And somewhere along the way, I became so busy with them that I couldn't feel my own tears. Until one day, they poured from my eyes. Maybe you felt this way too. Maybe you have spent years feeling for others. And forgetting you have feelings too. Only to discover them while walking in the rain. And revealing to you what was hidden within. The tears of the heart are not always visible, although they are just as deeply felt. They can come and go throughout the day. Giving little warning of their arrival. Sometimes negative thoughts are the trigger. Like dark clouds passing over the sun, bringing rain. Thoughts that say, your presence does not matter. Your feelings do not matter. Your ideas do not matter. These thoughts stem from relationships that made me think this way. Maybe you were made to think this way too. Recurring thoughts like these can affect your relationship with yourself if you believe they are true. I had learned to value other people, their presence, their feelings, their ideas, more than I had learned to value myself. And yet, No one else can live my life for me. No one else can express how I feel. No one else can voice ideas quite like mine, and that is my value. I hope you recognize this in yourself, that your presence, your feelings, and your ideas are where your value lives too. There were tears for many years, a faint cry inside I almost didn't hear. I heard something grieving. I felt something hurting. It was my heart, and it needed me to return home. And when I chose to return, my heart simply said, "Love me." It was 53 minutes past 12 o'clock in the day that Elizabeth came to her garden. The onions were ready for harvest in the small vegetable patch, and she, with a gentle hand, unearthed the yellow onion, washed the dirt away beneath running water, and brought it inside the cottage for today's dinner. She then returned outside to look around at some of the flowers and saw the Shasta daisies in bloom. Overhead, while standing at the golden rain tree, she observed the dark clouds and felt the tears of the hidden sunlight upon her cheek. She noticed that the honeybees were coming to the lavender, collecting pollen and nectar before carrying it away to their hives. Elizabeth walked to the weeping willow tree in the catalpa garden. Seeing its tears, she understood more clearly the genuine qualities of her character towards her family and friends in her life. She then walked towards the woods as the rain was coming down, and in her heart she was beginning to withdraw some of her attention from them after becoming aware of having similar kind of fate that she had not felt in many years. The change in the weather had caused her to go inside. In the discourse between her and any person who has experienced negative thoughts about themselves, like herself, there would be little truth found in accepting another's opinion as fact, and it might be helpful in those moments to remember your inherent value as a human in the world. People who see you at a distance are less accurate than one's own eyes, and it seems more accurate not to judge oneself too harshly when you consider the lifespan of a human is relatively short and how very little time one actually has to live. The life of a rose naturally wants to fully bloom.